Yo, what's up, guys? Siege tournament round 3 against squad 0. So they were running a lot of this. So they had the Theomars, Perna, and Savannah as their main team. And they actually ran it in a specific way that made it quite dangerous, I would say. And their specific way was that Perna moved first for a strip on the S2. Then Savannah moved, and then the Theomars moved. With that, it was not that easy to protect against immunity for it. And it became quite an interesting defense to hit, actually. So in this case, I'm having a slightly bit of issues with stuff dying, more or less. I'm not sure if I could have killed with an S1 here. I was tempted to go for the S1, but just wanted to make it safe. And with the team up, you also reduce cool time, so that was pretty necessary / useful to do. Another bomber misser. So, yeah, it's not looking too great for a first fight, is it though? It is not looking too great for a first fight. Gianna against the world. Let's go, Gianna. Killing 1, killing 2, and dropping 1 more bomb, and killing that one. Let's go. Broker there survives. Woohoo, but I survived that. That's really close for a first fight. That's not what you want to see. Second fight though, I have a little bit of the UI issue, bug thingy, whatnot, whatever. That if you switch too much between apps that you sometimes get, it's kind of annoying, but it's not really the worst that can happen. And I'm speeding up this fight because you know how this goes. I've been doing this fight a lot. This is really why Siege is getting boring. It's just the same stuff over and over and over and over. I really wonder if the next balance patch will actually do some changes to Siege rather than RTA, or we'll do it for both. Might happen on both. I'm not sure. We'll see. Last balance patch that we had was not that big, so I am for some odd reason expecting a bigger balance patch on this one. And this was actually one of the main counters we had against this team, with the Leo, Riley, and Feng Yang. And I think this is just a very fair, very strong team. If you have these units, you should rune these units up, because this is just an insanely strong team. And in current meta, this team, there's always probably something you can actually use this against. And that Feng Yang is hitting for 7Ks on armor breaks. Maybe I kind of overdone on damage. It's never to something like too much damage, right? But yeah, this team, even that Theo, or not Theo, the Leo is doing a lot of damage on that Theo. Not too bad, not too bad. I think that Theo had reduction from wind, because there was a lot less damage on that. 8Ks per armor break hit on the Perna. Wait, what? Okay, that does a lot of damage. Maybe I stacked a little bit too much defense on it. I think it was triple defense in this case. It was also a lot of defense, because if you have enough defense, the Savannah doesn't armor break, which is also pretty nice. Then we had to fight 1 more of those, and we're fighting a bunch more of those. That is actually the case. So in this case, they actually... Oh, I thought it was with a Nana. They also had it with a Nana in this team, which was slightly different. So in here, the thing is, I think the Theomars was pretty good, but the issue with Theomars is that he kills on like 1 hit armor break, pretty much. Well, you get 3 Nana stacks, so can't really see this team losing. I had this team on defense as well, the exact team that I'm using on offense right now, and it lost every single time. I'm kind of curious what they used against it, because maybe they just Lucianed it or something, but I would say it was kind of anti-Lucian-ish as well. Not too sure, not too sure. That's the sad part. I can't really see how other people hit me, but this team is dangerous, I guess. It is somewhat dangerous. Actually, my defense did really bad in this siege. They did very, very bad. But so far, pretty good wins. And this one, I had to go for a fast stack. But there is one issue. The moment I went into the match, I'm like, yo, wait, why is my Shina Martina so slow? I switched my Shina and Martina runes. But then I had to go for a quick tag, and I was like, yo, this is not how things are looking like. Maybe I should have went for an armor break, or for a... I should have went for a immunity there. But I kind of wanted to save my heal as well. But it immediately went 3 turns, which is not too great. And then to top it off, this guy also went double turn. Yeah, that's kind of ripping whatever was supposed to happen here, right? So that was a fair mistake by me, hard punished by some Gucci RNG, I would say. So yeah, even my tanky twins, I think they could have done decent the moment that I didn't get armor break on the stomp right away. But it was just bad for me to not actively check that well if I had the correct Shana Martina and stuff. So that kind of sucks. Then we have one more of those defenses, but this time with a Nana. This was a semi-backline one where they put it with a Nana rather than a Theomars. I feel like the Nana one actually made it easier than Theomars for some reason. Thank you for that proc, Galleon. Otherwise, it probably would have been fucked. Could have been. Would have been. Because he procced as well. Then we were using this team as well, and this team was actually pretty smart. The moment that your Ganymede had either enough defense or was 100 resistance. And I think the 100 resistance was really the big key to this, because Pernas don't have max accuracy. And then this team becomes fairly easy. You just steal away hard stuff. Like, this team is literally one of the oldest teams that I have been using since, I don't know how long, like forever. Yeah, I think this is literally one of my oldest teams. At least since I had those 3 units. I don't have those 3 units for that insanely long, but yeah, it's just a very solid team. And you know what it is. A little bit of TOA hard. We can speed up a little bit of TOA hard. Poof, a poof, a poof. And more TOA hard stuff. Then a slightly longer clip, which means a slightly longer fight. And guess what it is? And guess what it is? We're going to chill against this. Yay! Yeah, these fights just take long. That was actually kind of deadly to have that one stunned and armor broken at that moment. Good thing that that unit doesn't go for water. So yeah, kind of risky. So is this team 100%? It's not 100%, but I would say we use this a lot, and it's very close to 100%. We have a few different offenses against China Martinez as well. So yeah, that one will die. You know how that works. So one of the other offenses that we have is Bethany, which I have been showing in the past, I think, as well. So it's not really a team I'm too familiar with, so I'm not clicking too fast to not make a mistake. But the main thing is you just hit that one for about 60k and then it's dead. That's the main name of the game. And then afterwards you're just kind of playing around killing the Martina as soon as possible, which I think is pretty doable. It's pretty doable. Decent slow. Why not? Why not? If the Martina would proc a lot, I'm not too sure if it would be that much of an issue, but I feel like it's kind of doable. Also, a Asher has pretty nice damage, I would say. Double none, ignore, but yep, is what it is. And then the other one killing the last one is somewhat easy. It's actually kind of squishy Triana. And high damage on the other two, or a higher HP on the other two, I guess. Then doing that one more time, because I actually have 2 Bethanies, because why not? This one actually has shield rune, so this one I was a little bit more hesitant if I would kill, still 70 or 47k, so That is good enough, I would say. You can also immediately see that the damage on that Martina is quite a bit lower than the previous one. And it's quite a bit more tanky. But yeah, that doesn't take away that it's still pretty easy to kill after you killed the Shiner already. This one actually does provide an armor break scenario, which makes things a little bit easier, but you have a lot less healing because there's no healing on the S2 of a Kabila. And there we have some weather news in Chinese. Either how, that was the Siege tournament for me. Pretty fast hits, I'm not gonna lie. Slightly salty about my mistake of the wrong MST. But that is what it is, and Squad Zero actually played insanely clean. They only had like very few losses. They had like 10 losses, a little bit more in total, which is not much at all. We actually had a bunch more, so we lost. So good luck to Squad Zero against Aftermath EU in the next round. And guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.